Market is full of sentiment next week coming. A lot of report is to be released, but two of the reports that we're definitely keeping an eye on is one, like, subscribe to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. If you don't know, I'm Damani. Please like and subscribe and stay tuned so we can go over a lot. And again, if you think that I have earned your time, please click that like button and click that subscribe button. So let's go over some of what is the report next week. So we're looking from one of the biggest play right now in the market is Nvidia right here. So again, Wednesday, 5/28, please be on the lookout after market because Nvidia will be reporting. And then Thursday, we're looking for Dell. So these are some of the technologies companies that I think are great, tremendous market mover and all over. If you do your due diligence, you can see that right now market is a little bit up um, in after hours because the president announced that 50% on EU will pause um, delay. So it's going to delay 50% tariff on EU until July 9th. But I can say to all of my fellow subscribers, thanks again for your being subscribed to the channel. But I can tell you this for a fact. If you look at Nasdaq is almost at all-time high. And when this is factored in, there's only two ways we can go. We can continue to go upwards or we can retrace to where we're coming from. So prepare yourself that if Nvidia report good news next week, the stock can either go two ways, continue going upwards or continue pulling back. Like we saw, it was trading at what, like $35, was trading at $35 in the week. Yeah, 135, 137 in the week, and we pulled back on bad news that Donald Trump was doing 50% tariffs, and this is just all just nonsense in the market going on. But we have no control over it. What we can do for ourselves is prepare for moments like this and take advantage when it presents itself. Just like Warren Buffett again said, when you're selling, this is where I'm buying. So again, bear in mind, Nasdaq is almost at all-time highs, and when this happened, what the market tend to do is correct itself. Like we see, market pullback corrected itself, and look here, we overbought what we did, we pulled back. Again, overbought what we did. Here we're overbought, so now market is trying to pull back. So most of these stocks had run up. Most of them run up to the moon. So now it's time for them to correct themselves. AMD is this is one of the stock I'll prefer to buy AMD over Nvidia. Why? Because Elon Musk said it that most of his spending going forward with his Tesla, with his robot, everything is coming from AMD or Nvidia, but Nvidia is super played out. You can see that it's almost at all-time highs too, just like just like Nasdaq is. So when they report after market Thursday, if they do dip, I'll give it time to pull back. If it pull back to $86 a share, it's definitely a buy for me. If it pulls back all the way below 122, it's something to watch, not something to buy. Because what is expected from Nvidia, what can they say that's really going to move the market? Because they're looking to do some shipment overseas to bring in more revenues, but market has already factored that in already. So it's not much to expect from them. So again, like it did previously, news was good, but it still pulled back. And then what happened the next day? It push on up, pull back, and it's a roller coaster game. So let's look at it from the last 3 years. If you had got in, you would have been tremendously up because it was trading at like $38 a share. But again, it's run up a lot. Again, previous pullback become previous support. We've seen that, and it pulled all the way back to $86 a share, ran right up, and now we're in a pulling back stage again with Nvidia. So that's something you want to pay attention to. But for now, I want to go over some stock that I think is worth your while. Look into some of these energy transfer, tinker symbol ET. Look into them because I think this stock anytime it's on the rise again, it's going to be a huge upside. If you can look and see that for the last 3 years, it was trading at $9, now currently trading at $17. So it's a great stock. Do your due diligence. I'm just bringing it across to you because these are some stock that I've seen that tend to have good potential. Like this one as well. It Thinker symbol is UEC, and it's relatively cheap. We're trading at $6. Do your homework before you think about buying anything. Let's look at this stock from it just started trading. You can see that have a lot of roller coaster, but look at the roller coaster. It's always an upside to it. So previous low did not come to meet expecting low, meaning that the stock pushed up but it didn't pull back to where it was trading at before. You can see that lower highs is being formed. Lower low, higher high, lower low, higher high. It keeps on making new highs each time it pull back. So I missed the bought portion here. Again, I just came across this stock this weekend and I said I want to share it to you. But if you can notice that we normally find support at the 200-day, you can notice that always trending upward. So it's something again to look into. If you had got at $4, now the stock is trading at 6. If you had bought at 8, it's trading at 6 right now. So it's a long-term trade for me. So it's something that I'm looking into. So do your due diligence on your own so you can know, but I'm just bringing it to you so you can see that some of the stock that I've been watching and I'm doing my homework on. So I found this one as well. The tinker symbol is NNE, and if you look and notice that it formed and downside, and then from there it rallied, pull back a little, and then pushed again. So again, always do your homework before you trade any stock, anything out there. Apple is on the downside now, but if you notice, Apple is always trending up regardless of what happened. So definitely I'm watching this and I'm going to get some shares for the long run because sooner or later you're going to see the stock over $270 a share again. This is what I have noticed the market is known for. Just like how they did with Supermarket Computer, they burned the stock all the way down and said that, oh, the company is going bankrupt, the company is doing this, there's an investment in the company, there's DO, you name it, all DO whatsoever, DOJ, DOH, all of them are doing investigation in all these companies. And what they do, Wall Street short all of these positions, make trillions of dollars while they pull back. And guess what? When news come out that nothing absolutely is found in the company, what they do, they buy the lows and ride it all the way back up, and they make millions of dollars. And you and I, that's doing our average account, which is maybe 100 or $200,000, not in the millions or $1 trillion. Guess what we do? We opt out on news like this. But again, I'm here to share and to tell you that be careful of your position that you buy because this is what they do all the time, just like United Healthcare right now. I spoke about this numerous times. Look at this stock, been trending upward, upward, and this is definitely a buying position. When stuff like this happen, you buy. You don't have to put the whole house on it. Super, super, super oversold. You buy and you hold and you wait. That's the way to trade companies like this because when they start reversing, when it start reverse, I can tell you that you don't want to be left leaving money on the table. Just like Kava. Kava is the next stock that I'm watching tremendously. Why? Because anytime it comes to me that it's at a buying point, I'm going to do so. Now it's in the rejection phase. I'm waiting for confirmation for anything over. Once it's oversold, I'm definitely going to go in and get some shares. But I just wanted to bring to you and show you that market is almost at overbought position, and to put into perspective, 10-year treasury yield is still high. So we can definitely see another sideways trading, or we can see just a minimum pulling back, pushing up, pulling back, pushing up with no clear direction going forward. So be on the lookout for all of these plays that's going on in the market and know what stock you're going into and what's the idea of buying these stock. But like, subscribe, and stay tuned until next time.